Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play My Little Pony RPG, The Elements of Harmony. Since last time, I walked all the way from the ancient Canterlot Castle to Zecora's Cave, which, as you'll recall, is a little north of Ponyville or northwest of Philadelphia. I think it's a little closer to Ponyville, personally, so I'd park my boat there. Anyway, we defeated Chrysalis, who was impersonating Princess Celestia, and acquired an herb for use in the... Oh, I still have those? Oh, I should sell those at some point. Anyway, for that Zecora was looking for before, as you might recall. Well, we got a herb for you, Zecora. You make this, use this in a... Okay. Anyway. The flu. Alrighty. She'll have to wait. How long? Yeah, I just asked that. Okay. In just a minute you said we kind of had to wait. Now you're saying it's going to be like no problem? Alright. Well, whatever you say. You are arguably smarter than Twilight, so... Okay. Alrighty then. This'll work. This'll help a lot. Special brew. Alrighty. And I think she's going to make like tea or something. Or stew. Alright, with the remaining herb. I don't know what's in the herb or what the herb is or whatnot, but we have our special brew. And we still have the herb, too. But yeah, these are all going to be, like, permanent items in our inventory. And I will sell these eventually. Anyway, now that we have the brew, I'm going to have to walk all the way back to Canterlot. There's going to be a lot of walking for this part of the game. Alrighty, back in Canterlot Castle. And on my way back, I decided to remove some of my ponies, because these three are getting a little behind in experience points. Rarity because she died twice, and Pinky and Fluttershy because they just have an abnormally high growth rate. Actually, something kind of odd that I noticed with this is that Rarity has, well, yeah, you see that? She has this weird white line above her. I think that's her hooves, actually. But anyway... Oh, actually, for this part, we should bring Twilight in anyway, so... Because, you know, it's her brother we're talking about here. Alright, let's bring that brew to Cadence and Shining Armor. But then Twilight was distracted by books! But, anyway. Book! Anyway. Oh, we sure did! We got this special brew! What do you mean? How does it look? How would you know? Did it work? Oh, you know, I just noticed. Armor is spelled the British way there or something, isn't it? Huh. I don't think it's spelled like that normally, is it? Well, Chrysalis got you again, so, or something. Actually, yeah, it was her, wasn't it? Yeah, what happened there? It seemed to curse you. I'd say it did. You were there because you found this? A key, huh? Well, not any door. There's still at least 3 I can think of it can't open, so... was that a spoiler? Well, anyway, her key's important, because, I mean, what would we be able to do after this if we didn't have it? Yeah. Alright. Oh, we sure can. We got the Mystic Key, just like Final Fantasy 1. Alright. Okay. No problem. Alrighty. So now we can make use of this Mystic Key. And, unlike Final Fantasy 1, there is no Mystic doors or whatever to open in the castle here, but there are 2 areas that we can go to, so I'm gonna walk all the way back to the old Canterlot Castle again. Something interesting I found out by doing that. Apparently characters who are not in your party get about half experience points. Anyway, Rarity's caught up now, 2024, 2035, so she's slightly ahead. That's fine because she's the healer and all, so... Fluttershy's still kind of behind, though, 2689, 25... Yeah. I won't have that problem eventually, once I get a certain item that we won't get, like, much later in the game, but until then, I'll probably end up doing that every now and then. Now that we have the Mystic Key, we can open this door! Which means we can get... one of Derpy's muffins! The second one! Alright, let's see, we got 1947 bits. Aid, that'll help. Cake. Heal. Heal. Another heal. And 2,500 bits. Alright. Oh, I got lots of bits now. How many? Oh, yeah, we got lots of heals. Plenty. Plenty for the end of the game. I would save them for then. You don't really need to use them before that. You know, there's some sort of thing you want to save for emergencies. Anyway, there's only one other place I can use the Mystic Key. Hey. I just noticed the... This is the crown we picked up, isn't it? Okay. Huh. Well, anyway, there's only one other place we can visit for the Mystic Key, so it's time to go back to Ponyville and then northwest to the Shrine of the Elements. All the way back there again.
Oh, this is simply taking forever. My hooves are killing me. How long have we been walking for?
About 5 minutes, Your Highness.
Me, personally, I like to fight everything along the way, even though it's easy enough to run from all world map encounters. Anyway, with the Mystic Key, we can now open this door, among the other ones as well. 792 bits, that'll help. Oats! Pie. An aid, and a luck. Oh, it's an accessory, which I'm going to give to Rarity, just because I don't really have any other accessories. I don't particularly care for this one. Immune to critical hits, but I don't... You virtually never see critical hits. I don't think I've seen them since before Trixie was prevented from getting critical hits. In fact, I don't think I've seen it since then, since that version of the game. So I'm not really sure how useful that is. In fact, I remember in RPG Maker 2000 they had a function kind of like that, but it didn't work that way. It didn't... I don't know what it did in that game or version. Anyway, for this one we got cake, 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 green, and 1,000 bits. How much? Oh, more cake than we're ever gonna need. Honestly, you really don't need more than like 10 pieces of cake in your inventory at any given time, especially well, a little later. Say, what's this now? Pentagrams? Random encounters apparently, but it doesn't seem to be working. Well, maybe it'll work eventually. Anyway, that battle did remind me, though. All of Rainbow Dash's bow-type weapons, of which I think she only has like one other that's not, they're actually slightly more effective against flying-type enemies like bats. Or I think at least 50% more effective. It's just something to keep in mind for future reference. Also, through a little bit of experimentation, I found out that the blind status, it also will randomly heal itself after you take an action in battle. Anyway, in this chest we get TNT. Explosives, huh? Well, well. And I still need to sell these. Anyway, later. I seem to recall some pony who actually, you know, wanted to blow stuff up. So, I'm going to make my way, oh yeah, all the way, you remember that mysterious, Anyway, that mysterious pony who, in that cave where we found the squirrel ability for Fluttershy, well, I'm going to go back there, which is, well, if you go directly west from Ponyville, and then north once you hit the coast. Alright. So, talking to Mr. or Mrs. Mysterious here. Why? Well, okay. Boom. Well, that's it. That's all we're doing here. There's nothing more. Yep, we're never going to have to come back here again. Seriously. So, well, you probably saw it on the way, but I'll meet you back at the boat. Alrighty. So, just going directly south from here a little short ways. Oop. We'll come across this town, which now the rocks have been blown out of the way. I don't know why that guy did that, or girl, whoever that was. But now we have access to a new town. Hey, it's...
Appaloosa!
Okay. Hey, how much does the inn cost anyway? Holy crud! Wow, no way. Ponyville's like right across the ocean. I mean, like right across the way there. No way. And yeah, we already have access to all the items that we can get in the game. So, well, actually, there's one thing I want to do. I'm gonna sell 2 of my cakes because I don't really need more than that. Ooh, I've got lots of... You know, I think I might have enough for 2 or 3 spells that I want here. First time I came through here, I only had enough for like 1 after coming to the Weapons and Armor Shop, which is a combo once again. Now, the only new weapon here is the fork for Pinkie Pie. Yes, it's an eating utensil. I know I've only seen Spike use it like once, and in like the 3rd episode, and then I don't think I've seen forks otherwise, but check out that attack boost for Pinkie Pie, plus 16. I think she'll be stronger than Rainbow Dash. Now, the other new thing here is gems, a new armor for our 4 ponies there. Now, if you're low on bits, then try to make sure you have at least 4,000 after buying armor. I would actually prioritize magic over armor. Actually, I prioritize both weapons and magic over armor in the game. But looks like I got plenty there. Oh, I got plenty of bits for what I want to do. Nice! Alright, and we also have a couple of new accessories here. Alright, got Star, which protects from poison. Really don't need it. I mean, we don't get poison too often. There actually is poison in the next dungeon, but not enough to really warrant getting the stars. And then we have Sane, which protects against confusion. I think we do run into that in the next dungeon, but I'm not especially concerned about that one either. Anyway, let's check out that new stuff there. So 35. See, it's actually very close to Pinkie Pie, whose attack power just jumped to 43. Wow. Oh, that's right. She doesn't have a... Wow. Compared to... Oh, yeah. She's stronger than Rainbow Dash now. But she's still very effective against flying-type enemies, and her defense is just about as high as Pinkie's. Not as high as Applejack's. Alright, and then we got another gem for Fluttershy, and of course for Rarity. Of course she's gonna have a gem. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sell these real quick, and I'll be right back. Well, that was worth a whopping 38 bits. Anyway, wow, what's with all the tombstones? Hey, Daring Do! Really? That's all you need? You don't need, like, you know, why don't you just go to the village and, you know, listen to them talk or something? Anyway, hey, Big Mac, what's up? What are you doing here? Oh, that's what she says. Oh? Yeah, what's going on here? How do you know that? What, are you in on this or something, Big Mac? How do you know that? Oh yeah, sure, apple tree. All the apple trees are dead, and the townsfolk are just casualties, huh? Oh, I see where your priorities lie. Jeez. You know, if you go back to Ponyville, Big Mac is still there, so he's in 2 places at once now. I think you're missing an apostrophe there. If they? Wouldn't it be he or she? Ah. Alright, let's do it, Dash. Somewhere off to the south, eh? Unfortunately, we're not going to have to walk even half as far as we did for the ancient castle. There's nothing over here, as I recall, right? Just a couple dead apple trees. But we got the spell shop combo again this time. I don't think there's anything in that tombstone there. And there's some very important spells here. Except for one, which is Bane. Yeah, it's that multi-target instant death spell that Chrysalis... Well, I showed you her killing almost my entire party with it, but personally, I don't really care for Bane, even though a lot of monsters are affected by instant death, including the hardest monster in the next dungeon. But its accuracy is just too low for me to really rely on it, especially when you could just cast a 100% accurate Fire 3 spell for 300 points of damage to all monsters. If you have enough money for only one spell, make it Fire 3. Prioritize it over any of the others. It's very, very crucial for the next dungeon. Otherwise, here we have Slow 2. This is a single target speed down ability, but it's higher accuracy, so I would totally get this, but we don't need to get it right now. Cure 3, much stronger. Cure spell, obviously, I think around 300-ish or so HP at this point, maybe a little higher even, but we don't really need that for now. We just got Cure 2. It's easily strong enough. Heal 2... Well, let's see, I have enough for 2 more, so... Harm 3 would be useful, but I think I'll save it for a little later as well. Life is also good, so I'm definitely going to get that as my second priority, and Heal 2, while not incredibly important, we may need in emergency situations. So... Alrighty, and I still have some bits left over. Good thing I didn't buy the Pure spell yet. Alright. Heal 2, and life, so Fire 3 is a bit expensive at 32, but it will be very well worth it in certain cases, and then Heal 2 is insanely expensive for right now. But with the life spell here, you really will never need more than 10 cakes at any given time. So, anyway, this is Appaloosa. Not a whole lot here since, well, apparently every pony died. Cheery music for every pony dying. But in any case... Alright, might as well. Anyway, all the monsters that we fought in the last dungeon, they inhabit the world map around here. So, if we go directly south, down that way... Yeah, that's far. Then we'll reach the next dungeon that Big Mac was talking about. But before that, I actually want to go over this way, just a short distance, up northwest, a little ways. Because there's another area we will have to go to eventually, but there's also some treasures there that I really want, so... Plus we get to watch Twilight Moonwalk. Just up here is another cave. And inside... Oh, look at all those treasures! The Western Cave. And I don't think there are any random encounters in here. Huh. Hey, what are you doing here? Delicious gems. Well, we have Jim the Armor. Hey, that's spelled the British way, too. Huh. Anyway, yeah, we have Jim the Armor, but he doesn't want those. He wants another kind of gem. Anyway, treasures. Treasures galore. This is the lineup I was thinking of before in the, what was it, 2 videos ago or something like that. 1 video, 2 videos ago. Anyway, Up here, that'll actually be useful. Red, red, cake, green, green, green. Come on. Oats! 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 Yes! Haha! Oats! Yes! More oats! Yay! In case you couldn't tell, I kind of like oats in this game. Obviously. Aid, and aid? Oh. 192. Well, that's not much compared to everything else we got. How many bits or oats do I have? Ooh, good. I wanted to have at least 15 oats for the next dungeon. So this will be plenty. I could actually sell that extra cake. It wouldn't really do me any good right now, though. Still wouldn't have enough bits for another spell, so. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, nothing else I can really do here, so. Yeah, I know it's just a short distance, but I'll meet you back at the intersection. Alrighty, I actually took a slight detour back to Ponyville so I could heal up. Maybe it wasn't that necessary, but it's... Good lord! She needs like 800 more experience points than Twilight, and that was after Wow. Fluttershy, my gosh. She needs like 800 more experience points over Twilight. My gosh. Holy crud. Anyway, that was after I caught her up like some 300 or so experience points. Oh my gosh. Fluttershy. Dang, she's far behind. But now, we're in the Earth Cave. And we're going to need all our new magic and everything for this place. This is actually a fairly difficult dungeon because of some things. So let's go exploring the Earth Cave next time on Let's Play My Little Pony RPG, The Elements of Harmony. Arrivederci.